Cooper DeJean, the Eagles cornerback. In the 2024, Cooper DeJean was selected by the Philadelphia Eagles in the second round with the 40th pick. The front office had already selected another cornerback named Quinyon Mitchell with their 22nd pick to fill out the weaker cornerback room on the team. Cooper DeJean is probably a name you have heard due to his amazing rookie season. But how did he get to where he is now? Who is Cooper DeJean? Cooper DeJean is a 22-year-old out of the University of Iowa. He was born in Odebolt, Iowa, in a small farming town. Cooper was always a role model and leader, being raised with his two younger brothers, and played football at OABBC IG High School. Cooper was not always a cornerback. In high school, he played quarterback and defensive back. He is a well-rounded player, breaking records at many of his positions, like the Iowa single-season record for 3 interception returns for touchdowns. At the end of his high school career, DeJean was a 4-star recruit with a 4.0 GPA, being noticed by many big colleges. He settled at the University of Iowa, who gave him a full-ride scholarship due to his smarts and athletics. In his first season at Iowa, Cooper played in 14 games. He mostly played on special teams his first season, but also defensive back. He had a solid start for a freshman, with 13 tackles and 2 pass breakups. In his second season at Iowa, he played in 13 games, with a great season of 75 tackles, 5 interceptions, 8 pass breakups, and 3 touchdowns as a defensive back, being named to the first team All-Big Ten and received the Tatum-Woodson Defensive Back of the Year award in the Big Ten Conference. In his final season of his college career, Cooper's stats were great, with 83 tackles, 21 assists, and 7 interceptions. This season, he was a finalist for the Bronco Nagurski and Jim Thorpe Awards, unanimous All-American, and the winner of the Big Ten Defensive Back of the Year and Rogers Dwight Big Ten Return Specialist of the Year awards. Cooper decided he wanted to try for his big dream. He always wanted to play in the NFL and be a star player. Sadly, he was not able to participate in the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine due to a season-ending injury of a fractured fibula. Even though he was not able to participate, NFL teams already have noticed him, and he was predicted to be a first-round pick and was ranked as the 13th overall prospect by ESPN analyst Mel Kiper Jr. As the draft began, Cooper DeJean was surrounded by family and friends, waiting for the big call to come in. As he waited, he ended up getting 30 prank calls telling him he was drafted by the Green Bay Packers, making the draft experience a nightmare for him, not knowing if it was a real team or fake. Eventually, Cooper was selected by the Philadelphia Eagles in the second round at pick 40. He was ecstatic to be a Philadelphia Eagle and was grateful for this phone call not being fake. He immediately began practicing and working with coaches, getting better day by day. Getting into the facility, he made some close friends, Quinyon Mitchell and Reed Blankenship. Also, being noted as the first white starting cornerback in the NFL. In his first season as a Philadelphia Eagle, Cooper DeJean accomplished many things. As a rookie in the regular season, he had 211 punt return yards, 50 tackles, 0.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and picked up 3 fumbles. He also had many highlight plays, like a big tackle on All-Pro Derrick Henry in Week 13, banging him to the ground and making Derrick Henry look like his son. This superstar performance helped lead the Philadelphia Eagles to a 14-3 record with the number 2 seed in the playoffs. For the Eagles' first playoff game, they had to take on the 7-seed Packers, who they had previously won against in Week 1 with a score of 34-29. The Eagles were clear favorites. They ended up winning this game. Cooper had some okay stats this game, with 4 tackles and 2 assists, advancing the Eagles to the NFC divisional round. The divisional round, the Eagles were favorites against the Rams, and got the win with the score of 28-22, giving Cooper DeJean 5 tackles, 2 assists, and 1 fumble. They advanced to the NFC Championship, where they would take on their division rival, the Commanders. This game was meant to be a tough one, knowing the Commanders beat the Eagles in Week 16, 36-33. The Commanders also beat the #1 seed Lions before this game. This game could go 50-50, but the Eagles got a massive win, tearing the Commanders apart with the score of 55-23. Cooper DeJean had the stats of 6 tackles and 2 assists, bringing the Philadelphia Eagles to a Super Bowl in Cooper DeJean's rookie season. This game was going to be tough, facing off against the 2-time Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs / the Refs. Philadelphia wanted revenge for the Super Bowl 2 years ago and wanted to beat them hard. Philadelphia began the game scoring left and right like it was easy. The Chiefs could not get it together, and by the time the Eagles threw in their backups, letting the Chiefs score garbage points, the game was over. Cooper DeJean had a great game against one of the best, or arguably the best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes. Cooper DeJean had 3 tackles and had a pick-6 against Patrick Mahomes. This play was extraordinary, watching the ball fly through the air and straight into Cooper DeJean's hand. Cooper DeJean accomplished many things this year, like helping his team to a Super Bowl as a rookie. He had 51 tackles, 6 pass deflections, 3 fumble recoveries, and 1 forced fumble, even getting his first pick-6 in the Super Bowl. Cooper DeJean also had a song made about him that is pretty catchy. Cooper DeJean is a great NFL player, full of potential. I expect him to have an amazing season in 2025, and maybe even another Super Bowl. This was the rise of Cooper DeJean.